keys to being a good setter? Physical stuff on the court. Where do you have to be strong?
Foot speed. You have to be able to get around. Like bad pass, you got to get a good setup. Of course, your hands, but I think that's more natural. That's why the setter's the setter if they have good hands, And like I said, the hustle. I feel like you have to go for everything. It's more of a hustle thing.
The tall kids just stand around the net. You're the one.
Yeah,
You're the
you
one
run around and make them look good, right?
No. But is that where you get your kicks? Is making a good set and putting it there so Lauren or whoever can just smack it? I mean,
and that's the best feeling when they get a kill. Like you just feel like you're on top of the world. Even people might not see you, but you're just like, yeah, that was me. Like you know what I mean? Sometimes you're like,
said it.
Yeah, and it's nice when they're like good set. That's the best feeling. Like,
I think the position you play is kind of underrated because people, if you go watch a volleyball match, their eyes are on the net and the kids up above. But you take a lot of pride in what you do.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I mean, I really like it. I wouldn't want to be any other position.
If you were 6'2", maybe?
Okay. Well, no, then I'd just be a tall setter, and then I wouldn't have to worry about blocking so much, right?
Exactly. So you put a lot of effort into your job, do you not? Then?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you take it very seriously.
I take it seriously, yeah. I think Mr. Warner actually mentioned this to me freshman year, maybe. He said, if your team loses a game, you should feel like in some way that you could have done something differently to make them win. You know, like there's so much in your hands, like encouraging the team more, getting better sets. Like if it's a bad pass, he wants us to better the ball. And I think, it's my job. You got to get it done, right?
Yes, you do. One of the best setters to ever come out of this league played here.
Maria.
Miss Horning.
I figured.
Yeah, she's
not too bad.
And she going on to college, and she's All-American and all kinds of stuff. Yep. I mean, not that you had to fill her shoes or anything. Yeah. But is there pressure playing in this program, knowing that she was here and did such a great job?
I don't think about it that way. I really respect her, and I loved looking up to her. She was so good. But no, I don't think there's a lot of pressure. Especially there was a setter in between the two of us. True. So, I don't know. And Hannah was so good, too. Like,
she was very good, yes.
There's been a bunch of good setters before me, so I don't know. It's just more of, like, trying to do as good as they did. Or at least just trying, it's not really pressure, I don't.
But you realize that the bar here for setters is pretty high. Yeah. And you kind of want to live up to that billing. Yeah. You want to, you don't want to...
I don't want to be the one to drop the bar. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm wondering if there is some pressure with that because... I mean, that's such an important position.
I guess if I really thought about it, maybe there is. Now you're making me think, right?
Sorry.
No. Yeah. I think you just got to be kind of level-headed. I don't think about the past years. I try and focus on what we're going to do this year. So.
Sure. Being the best player that you can be.
Yeah.
I know Lauren's missed some time here with an ankle. How has that affected you guys early on? You're only a week or two in.
Well, of course we want her to play, but I think it's helped some of the younger girls step up. Okay. And our other outside, Abby, she's been getting a lot more hits than maybe she would have, and people have had to step up. So when she's back, I think we all kind of work together better because everybody's stepping up now.
Right, and you'll have a little more depth and experience, and like you said, they're getting some time now. Yeah. And it's September. This is when you kind of do the camaraderie thing and get to know the plays and.
Yeah. So this is actually our first game, like real game with Lauren. So today.
This program now does things. You win. You win section titles. You go deep in leagues. You win. You're a district team. You go to states. Is it exciting to be playing for this team right now, knowing your history here, and where is your program?
Yeah. I know we haven't been to states for like 2 years now. It'd be really cool to get back. I think if we get our ducks in a row, we can actually get back there. It's just we always want to make a name for ourselves and keep our name up there. So it's like. There is a little pressure there, but that's good pressure. Like he said, just to play our best, and hopefully it'll, work out, I think.
Do you remember when you started coming up and playing and realizing that, ooh, this team's pretty good? I think we can do some things. Do you remember that? Middle school, whatever?
Well, of course, 8th grade, my sister played, I don't know. She was Amber High, and she was good. So they went to state finals when I was in 8th grade. Yeah. And then they lost, but that's still
state championship. That's pretty cool for Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big deal. And then freshman year, I actually got to play with her. And then we lost in state semis, so it's a lot of fun though.
And that's the last time you were there.
Yep.
Is that a goal? Does that drive you? I mean, you see the trophies and you know where this team's been. I mean,
It'd be nice to get back before I get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a goal.
It's a huge goal. Yep.
We were talking about club earlier, and just the competition and the kids you get to play with and against around here.
Yeah.
How much has that helped you, and how good is the volleyball around here?
Really good. It was a lot of fun. We did those tournaments at like Pittsburgh and stuff, and actually we won the Pittsburgh one, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I played with a lot of girls from Berks County, so it's like I don't really see them that often except for like tournaments and stuff. So I don't know. It's nice to play with different girls here and there. You know.
Get to see how they do
variety.
it. And,
different sets, like lots of exposure. It's a lot of fun.
I think, I don't know, the last half dozen years, it seems like the real serious, good players, you guys are getting a lot out. You're taking advantage of all the opportunities out there to play club and travel and all that.
Yeah.
How important is that to you, and how has that helped your game?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. Actually, this year I feel like my defense improved a lot just because of club. Like the girls are hitting so hard sometimes, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's really important to play club. Yeah, and actually I played Garden Spot's team too. So when I wasn't with my other team, I was with Garden Spot, and it was nice to play with those girls too.
Yeah, volleyball here has just taken off. Seriously, in the county and the league.
It's a good league.
Is that nice to see as a little girl growing up? Knowing you got that option, and boy, this is really good volleyball here. Did that excite you?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and like so many good teams in the league, and it's a lot of fun because then it's not so like. I feel like there's enough good teams that it keeps competition at all times. Like maybe you have a few easy wins, but like then there's always a good game too. So it's
sure. And you guys get to play in fun stuff like these kind of tournaments, which are unbelievable.
Yeah.
When you play in these kinds of things and you succeed, is that proof that you guys are here and we're legit and we're a girls volleyball program? You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, of course. Tournaments are huge. I mean, technically they don't actually matter, but really it's good to win.
Oh, sure. It'd be great to win this thing, but the experience you're getting today is unbelievable.
Priceless, yeah.
It's going to come back in November when it gets real good.
Yeah, and then you've already played a few of them.
Sure.
Maybe you'd play later on. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What are your plans for next year? Any idea? You doing a college thing, or are you thinking about it? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to go to college somewhere. Just I'm not sure where yet.
Okay.
I haven't really applied or anything yet, but we'll see.
Okay, that's the first week of school. You have all the senior year to figure it out.
Hopefully.
Have you visited anywhere? Are you getting letters from anybody, or?
Well, I got some letters from like some coaches and stuff.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm interested in some of them. I am interested in one school, so yeah.
Okay. It's academics first. You got to get into the place,
right. Yep. I visited when we were at the tournament in Pittsburgh for volleyball. I visited University of Pitt and Duquesne, and I like Duquesne a lot, but it's kind of far. And then I visited around here. I just visited like Millersville and E-Town. Yep. So
you'll decide later on.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Is Amber playing in college?
Nope. Okay. I don't think she regrets it, but I think she would have been good personally.
Oh, she was a great player. She was like the underrated kid that you kind of forgot about, but bang, she was right there.
I think she kept that team afloat in the back.
That's an important position too. Yeah. Liberos and setters. Seriously. I mean, the kids who get the spikes and the kills and the blocks get the headlines and the big pictures and everything. But I mean, you don't mind being. I hate to call it in the background, but I mean, you don't mind. You mean,
I'd rather win than.
Sure. Yeah. At the end of the day,
I'd rather be a winner than an all-star. You know what I mean? So.
Sure.
It's nice when another team acknowledges and says nice setting and stuff like that. Makes you feel good. So people do notice. It's just not maybe the headlines of the newspaper or something, which is fine by me. I don't mind
you
at all.
You have to do a lot of stuff. Nothing against the hitters, because they got to.
They got to jump.
They got to jump. They got to the whole arm thing and getting set and all waiting for the pass.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're digging, you're running, you're bumping. And you're making a lot of sets on the run or on one knee or off balance.
But that's fun to see okay, I can get that ball up. See if you can get a nice set out of it. I don't know. It's a lot of fun.
You like that challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not always easy. You're not going to get the ball that comes right to you.
And it doesn't always turn out well, but you try.
Yeah. I mean, and you can't put it on the spot every time.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you get a kick out of that challenge.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of if you're sprawled out or.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, occasionally, I'll get a setup that people don't expect, and then they hit it, and I'm like, come on, trust me. You know what I mean? It's just fun. I don't know.
Is there, last thing, is there another setter here in the pipeline, garden spot coming up?
Kate Snyder, she's a sophomore this year.
Okay, you got
she's
her around.
A lefty.
You got her around your wing? Are you helping her out? Or how's
she's
that
going
going?
to be really good, I'm thinking,
Okay. You like being a mentor?
Yeah,
kind of?
She's a really cool girl, easy to get along with, and she listens well, and she wants to be good. You can tell she's very competitive.
Okay.
She'll be good. Next year will be good for them too. So.
Okay. She grasps the position and understands the importance of it.
I think so. And if she doesn't, we'll work that out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have all season.
Yeah.
You have all season. You guys anxious for what's ahead?
Yeah.
Should be fun. I mean, you guys are going to be in this, and could do some things.
Hopefully, we can turn it around. Like the last 2 years, we lost the game right before states. We're hoping that we can work it out this year.
Okay.